Dr. Mario's Fitness, and today I'm going to do a little video blog on my new pull-up bar, which I'm very excited about. I got it from Mark, the Stud Bar guy. You can check him out on his website. It's an awesome bar, it's super solid, and I'm a girl who doesn't have a very strong upper body. I've always struggled with my push-ups, with my pull-ups, and after my wrist injury last year, my upper body strength has really deteriorated quite a bit. So about 3 weeks ago when I got this bar, I started redoing my pull-ups, and I'll talk a little bit about that. But this bar is useful for so many other things. You can do a lot of ab conditioning, and you can also do some lat work on it. So I wanted to show you a few of those things so that you don't think that pull-up bar is only for your pull-ups. So with that, let's get started. Okay, so the way I have it set up, I have a tire underneath mine just because when I'm doing some of my ab work on it, when I'm hanging from the bar, I want to be able to have that tire that I can reach so that I don't jump off and hurt my knee, because I've recently had knee injuries as well. It's been an injury year for me, so I've learned a lot. So anyhow, I just have that there, and I'm just going to step off out to the side. There's lots of grips that you can use. The best one is to hang, like with just your fingers rather than gripping with the whole one. I find that one more comfortable. You can also get gloves. Baseball gloves are good. Any glove that has a leather padding right there on the where your palm meets the fingers, it will just help reduce some of the calluses that you get. I sometimes like to do a reverse grip where my hands are facing different directions when I'm doing the work where I'm just hanging, doing ab work. So the first great one you can do, of course, is just knee lifts, or knee tucks rather. So just going to tuck, and you're really going to engage those abs. Another one that you can do is you can just cycle. And again, make sure you lift those legs up and cycle really good. Sorry, I had to drop down there. Like I said, I'm back in training on the pull-up bar, so my strength isn't what it used to be. It's all part of the process. Third one that you can do is leg raises, and on this, try and keep your legs as straight as you can, and just lift them up. I don't think mine are as straight as I'd like them, but that's a good start. So that's some stuff that you can do just for your ab work. Great stuff that you can do for your lats is I just have my little resistant bands here, and I just like to hang on nice and tall, and I just pull. And you're really just pulling your shoulder blades together. I can also do this, where I'm just standing underneath the pull-up bar, and you're just pushing down. And you're releasing nice and slowly. Push down, release, push down. And this one you're using your arms and your shoulders as well. So again, it's just a different little exercise that you can do. So that's some. And then for pull-ups, if you're like me, if you want to come in and do a close-up, I want to show everybody this. This is an awesome tool. It is the, I don't know what it's officially called, I call it my pull-up helper. And what it is it's a little pulley system with some resistant bands. When I first started redoing my pull-ups, like I said, about a week or 10 days ago, I actually needed all 3 of these resistant bands, but this week, and I got to doing 10, and so now this week that when I finally reached my goal of 10, now I've pulled out one, so I'm only using 2 of the resistance. And my goal is again to build up to be able to do 10 pull-ups with only 2 of those resistant bands in place. And once I get to 10, I'm going to take out 2 and just have 1 engaged, and eventually be able to, of course, do pull-ups without any assistance at all. And the benefit of using this is that it really cuts down on your injury. Trying to do pull-ups with somebody spotting you, or just jumping up and trying to do 1 here and there wherever you can, it is a way that you can get injured. So I've had enough injuries for the year, so I'm happy to use this. Now for the pull-ups, I'm going to have my hands like this, both palms facing forward. An easier version would be to do that alternative grip, where you have your hands facing different directions. And then for a chin-up, which is the easiest version, you can have your palms facing inwards. But I decided this time I'm going to do it right, so my palms are going to be facing out. So I just put one foot inside my little pulley there, and pull up. So we'll see how many I can do. I did 7 the other day, so we'll see what I get today. That's 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, come on, cheer me up, 7, and 8, and 9, whew, and 10, oh, holy cow. Okay, I'm excited. I guess next week I'll be just doing one of those resistance bands. So anyhow, I love this machine, or this pull-up bar. Again, it's from markstudbar.com. It's an awesome tool, and I would highly recommend anyone in the Southern California area to invest in one of these. So much better than an over-the-door one. So with that, hope to hear from you. Leave any comments or questions below, and look forward to more video blogs on pull-ups and